This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
To me, the Heat is deeper. The Heat is a better team. The Heat has a better roster. The Lakers have the two top stars. That's it. They don't have the better coaching staff. They don't have the better franchise. They don't have the better team. They don't have the better team chemistry. It's the Lakers with two stars, and that's it, dude. That's it. But that's what you need in this league. You need superstars. And if you have two or three of them, you're going to set yourself up. That's bottom line. But Miami is way deeper and way better overall as a team. Up and down that roster, it's not even close.
Top 10 players on the court. They've got the two, and then we've got 3 through 10, right?
Yeah,
Before you touch.
It's the rest.
Their next player, right?
It's the rest. Everything is better with Miami. Everything. Okay, the coaching is way better. Frank Vogel is nowhere near Eric Spoelstra. The Lakers organization is garbage. They're living on history. They got nothing in the front office. All they did was that they were able to sign 2 stars. That's it. That's all it is. They got 2 stars and a bunch of whatever next to them, and none of those guys are anything special right now.
They even tried to bring the third, and they weren't able to accomplish it, right? They tried.
Yeah, no, I'm sure they tried to bring in some other names, but they don't have a lot of cap space because of those 2 guys. But still, in the end, to me, Miami has all the advantages in a lot of areas. But the problem is what levels everything off is when you have 2 superstars. And that's what they have in LeBron and AD. And that's the part that Miami cannot match. And when you have those kind of dominant players, that's what Miami has to try to figure out and overcome. Because, see, the beauty of Miami can beat the Lakers many, many ways. The Lakers can only win with 2 guys. Kuzma's not beating you. Caruso's not beating you. Rondo's not beating you. None of the rest of the guys on the Lakers are beating you. Anybody can beat you on the Heat. Dragon and Tyler get hot, you're done. You know, Jimmy Butler and Bam get going, you're done. That's just the way that Duncan gets going, you're done. There's lots of guys that can actually score points for the Miami Heat, whereas they've got to count on 2 guys to be absolutely awesome every single night. In this series, if AD or LeBron have an off night, Miami wins the game. But Miami has the kind of depth that the Lakers don't. They have the kind of balance that the Lakers don't. So to me, that's where this series is, where Miami has a lot of the advantages, but they lack the advantage in the most important area, which is superstars, because you only have 5 guys on the court. And if 2 of your 5 are superstars, that just changes the face of your game. So I really love everything else about Miami outside of having the 2 best players on the court. And that's where kind of things will balance out. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And I don't believe it's going to be a walk in the park. I don't believe the Lakers are going to have their way with Miami. I don't believe any of that, because by now you've noticed that this isn't the Heat team at the beginning of the year. No, we're not the 24-8, but the one that was like 500 for almost 40 games. You know, that team was a team that I don't know what the hell was going on. They weren't playing well on the road, but they don't have to go on the road. You know what I mean? They don't have to worry about the Laker fans and playing at the Staples Center and traveling across country and all of that. In this environment, they are wired to perform at the highest level. And this environment has allowed them to get to where they're at right now. And they're really comfortable in this environment. and they're really confident right now compared to maybe that team in the stretch in the middle of the season that probably wasn't a confident club. 786-322-1105. We're out here at VSS West Pines. Come on out here, man. Get your hookah pipe for tonight so you can relax, hookah up while you're watching the Marlins and the Cubs in the afternoon, while you're watching the Heat and the Lakers tonight. You need maybe a new water pipe? Come on out here. Get yourself a new water pipe out here, man. Got an Inter Miami one, too.
There's plenty of them to choose from.
Plenty. Plenty. Got your CBD products. Got some THC. Got, what else? I mean, we got the e-juice. So all those things that you need to kind of relax and chill and enjoy the games, come on out here to VSS West Pines. 12397 Pembroke Road here in Pembroke Pines, and we'll be out here for a few hours. So come on by. Will Mansell, by the way, from Channel 10 and Heat TV, he's going to join us at 2:30. So we'll have a little fun with Will, and we'll talk a little Heat with him. No problem there. Orlando, in order for the Florida Panthers to be a successful franchise, making the playoffs every year, do you think the current ownership might have to sell the ownership to the Heat or the Dolphins? Did you guys bring the same thing up yesterday? Bro, go listen to the podcast yesterday. I already answered all of that. Let's see. I got to tell you, that is one of the best things about doing this show this way is on radio, you repeat yourself a lot. Here, I don't have to repeat myself. I just tell you, hey, go to the podcast. I already answered that. It's there. Okay? Richard says, go Heat. This series reminds me of the 2011 season. Heat came in as favorites, but Mavs came in as a team and found a way to beat us. Hopefully history repeats in a good way. Well, Miami is a better team than the Lakers. The Lakers aren't a team. The Lakers are two stars. That's it. That's all they are. They're two stars. It's just a bunch of Jags around that play off the stars. But it's not like it's a roster that, nothing scares you, bro. What might scare you is what color Kyle Kuzma's hair might be tonight. But Kyle Kuzma does not scare you as a player. Rondo doesn't scare you as a player. None of these guys scare you as a player. Now, Tyler Hero might light your ass up if you don't watch out. And Duncan Robinson will light your ass up if you don't know what the hell's coming. And Goran Dragic will light your ass up because they've been doing it. Kyle Kuzma doesn't light anybody up. Okay? Now, Kyle Kuzma, if he comes here to VSS West Pines, he might have some stuff to light up. But he ain't going to light up the Heat. You know what I mean? And that, to me, is the part that I like about this matchup. Miami is deeper. And if they figure out a way to slow down LeBron, slow down AD, all those kind of things, and listen, not that I want it to happen, but, Anthony Davis is a little fragile. So that's the other thing. Get physical. Anthony Davis may not respond well to being physical. You know what I'm saying?
Should we take?
I think. Anthony Davis. He should have his name on the bottom, but on the top it should say "handle with care" is what it should say.